In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear students, how are you? Hope you all are safe and sound. Dear students, I am your science teacher Ali Gullah, and today is the first lecture of week 6, of your first term. Contents or learning objects of today's lecture. Dear students, in today's lecture, we will go through a fast recap of the previous lecture, and after that, we will discuss the combining ability of elements with each other to form compounds. Then we will discuss the formation of ionic compounds by explaining the formation of sodium chloride and magnesium oxide as examples. A fast recap of the previous lecture. Dear students, in the previous lecture, we have discussed the concept of atom, molecule and chemical formula. Atom is the smallest particle of matter, and a single element contains only one type of atom. The outer electron shells of these atoms are not full. Except for group 8 elements, that is noble gases. Generally, atoms are less stable and become more stable by joining together to form molecules. Molecule. 2 or more atoms join together to form a molecule. Molecules are more stable than a single atom. Atoms in a molecule can be of one type or more than one type. Chemical formula. A chemical formula tells about the number and types of atoms present in a molecule. A formula is written as the chemical symbol of the element, followed by a number, which tells you the number of atoms in the given molecule. Molecules of elements and compounds come in many different shapes and sizes, and can be represented by atomic diagrams, models, or a chemical formula. Now, dear students, in today's lecture, we are going to discuss combining of elements to make compounds. Why do elements combine to form compounds? Dear students, an atom is more stable when its outer shell is full. Elements combine during chemical reactions to fill up the outer shell of their atoms. Compound. Dear students, when 2 or more elements join, they form a compound. The molecules of a compound are all the same, but they contain atoms of more than one element. For example, 2 hydrogen atoms combine with 1 oxygen atom to form a water molecule. Similarly, 1 atom of carbon combines with 2 oxygen atoms to form a molecule of carbon dioxide. Ionic compounds. Dear students, those compounds which are formed by the complete transfer of electrons between the atoms of different elements are called ionic compounds. Dear students, when an atom loses an electron to another atom, it is converted into a positive ion, a cation, with a strong positive charge. On the other hand, an atom that gains an electron becomes a negative ion, an anion, with a strong negative charge. For example, sodium chloride and magnesium oxide are ionic compounds. Sodium and chlorine. Dear students, sodium is a reactive gray metal, and chlorine is a smelly, poisonous gas. During the chemical reaction, electrons are lost by sodium and gained by chlorine. The reaction is very vigorous. The ionic compound they form is white crystals of sodium chloride, which is also known as common salt. Magnesium and oxygen. Dear students, magnesium is a gray metal, and oxygen is a colorless gas. Dear students, just remember that magnesium always burns in oxygen with a bright white flame. During this chemical reaction, 2 electrons are lost by magnesium and are gained by the oxygen. As a result, a white, solid ionic compound, called magnesium oxide, is produced. Dear students, write down the following question and its answer in your notebooks as your homework. Question is: draw the structure of sodium chloride and magnesium oxide. Dear students, now it's time for the homework. For this, you must review the slides keenly and thoroughly. Complete the given worksheet. Write down the given questions and their answers in your notebooks. That's all for today's lecture. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.